Forward out to the wing for Lambert. Lambert slams on the brakes on the near side, takes a cross check from Trudeau. Battling along the boards as the Moose change. Comes back to the line, squeezes in between Lundmark and Ville Heinola, who makes his season debut here with the Moose. Great to see him back in action after suffering that preseason injury. Moose will steal the puck in the offensive zone. Jilkin plays it up for Kemp. Kemp wheels around and fires, but didn't get a whole ton on that shot, and handled no problem by Kaskasua, and then a little extra whack. And another offensive zone draw. Gignac and Jilkin to the dot. And Jilkin will get waved out. We'll see who will take over. It'll be Chibrikov stepping in for the face-off with Heinola, Lundmark on the back end still. Some discussion about how this is going to go. Now it drops, and Gignac will pull it into the corner to the line. Long shot by Lundmark off of Kemp and just wide. Bounces over to the far side. Chibrikov spins it back in behind the net. Gallipo up the near side. Lundmark closes things off on the wall. Chibrikov will pick up the puck in the corner. Dishes out in front, but Jilkin couldn't get to the goal, and Kemp had headed off on a change. They'll come out to neutral ice. VL will send it in, but Lambert pressuring to make sure Laval backs off a little bit, and the defense is able to finish up their change. Heinola over for Lundmark. Puck winds its way back to Ville Heinola before tapping it to his partner. Fanning on the pass was Lundmark. He'll have to dish over for Heinola. And Ville Heinola will slide it ahead for Brad Lambert. Back into the middle for Jeff Malott. Malott driving in up the right side, moves off to the wing. He's all tangled up, goes into the corner. Played off to the far side, Kidney to the puck. Trudeau gathers it up from his forward and will just skip it off the glass and back to the Moose blue line. Bauer tries to chop it out, bounces right to Kidney. He'll go towards the net, drop pass into the slot. Knocked away by Parker Ford on a good back check. And he's able to fight it out to neutral ice. Leads it ahead for Danny Jilkin. Jilkin in over the line, dishes over for Heinola, who was jumping into the rush, but some good hand-eye coordination by a defender to pick that puck out of the air and send the Moose back to their own. 8:15 have ticked by here in the first period, still 0-0. Shots 3-2 in favor of the Moose. There's VL in neutral ice. Gets hammered there by Cederquist, who has made an impact physically in this game. Hit Ashton Sautner pretty hard in the first shift of the game earlier. And that big hit there on VL in neutral ice. Just arrived at this team back on Thursday and certainly making his presence felt. Moose will stretch the puck out of their own zone. Here's CJ Cease in on the near side. Mayu cuts him off. Flips it over to the far corner. It'll be played back to the blue line and out. Davidson tried to steer it into the middle of the ice. Nobody there for Love. Bauer did what he could in front, but that extra man on the ice causes the mismatch down low, and the Rocket take advantage. Moose will immediately fire it into the offensive zone, trying to bounce back after surrendering the power play goal. But are sent back out to neutral ice. Tipped back in by Jilkin. Cederquist does a quick lap of his zone, moves it out. Bork back in the middle. Norlander joining the rush. Offers Cederquist a shot. Rebound in front. Delia the save. And able to hold on to the second chance. So again, there's that transition of the Rockets. They get that one flowing through. The Moose have done a good job of slowing things down through neutral ice. This time, a couple of taps and then a shot towards the net. There's already a man cutting towards the goal that nobody really picks up as he just drifts through. Delia does well to seal everything up. 6:14 to go in the first, still 1-0 in favor of the home Rocket. Moose win the face-off and will clear it out to neutral ice quickly. Mayu back into his own end. Will take the puck into the corner. Worked on by Cease, but he plays it over for Jack-Eye, who's bumped by VL. Puck to the wall, Heinola. Almost worked it free for a couple of Moose forwards, but it'll come back in behind the goal for Mayu. Looking to set up the breakout. And actually we'll pause for a moment as the forward group will change. Mayu softly slides it over for Maillet, and he'll play it on for Elias Anderson, the goal scorer so far this afternoon. We'll move it down in the Moose zone. Henry Nikkanen trying to track down that puck. Does so, drops it off for Lundmark. Fakes a pass. Ditches one forechecker, plays it up the wall. Ville has the puck caught in his skates. Can't get it out of the zone. And the Moose won't be able to exit though. Lundmark on it again, will bounce it up the wall. And Ville just chops it out to neutral ice. First, Trudeau ahead, intercepted by Torgerson. Drops in the middle for Ville Heinola. Heinola ahead for Ford, back for Heinola. Fights through a check, gets the puck on the wall, sends it across the ice. He's got Malott moving in for a chance, but it's blocked away by the defenders. Malott had to settle that puck for a moment. Now Malott spinning around, gets around Trudeau on his backhand, cuts to the forehand, puck fluttering towards the net, and just misses as Kaskasua reached with the glove and missed it. Puck into the corner. Laval in possession. We'll go back in. Laval up 2-0. They led 3-0 after one yesterday. And the Moose with a hole to dig out of once more. Working it ahead is Heineman. Scored a power play goal in last night's game. Flips it in behind the net. Heinola digging away at the puck. Will free it up for Lambert. Lambert ahead for Malott. Out wide for Ford. Gets up over center ice and then runs over Trudeau, who tried to step up on him. Puck in behind the goal. Stewart digs it out in front for Ford, but that will bring the period to early in the second with this double minor. Second unit out to get things going. Ville Heinola will take duties on this power play in his first game back off of injury. Heinola to the right side, Cease into the circle, puts it back up top for Heinola. Right side, Cease the one-timer, and Kaskasua steers that one out of play. Quickly, Jeffrey Ville rejoins. Needed some repairs, so Daniel Torgerson took his spot. But Ville now onto the ice. He'll settle in on the right wing while Reichel tries to pull it back. He goes down to the ice. Jilkin retrieves. Pass from Heinola over to Cease is off the mark, but the Moose able to retrieve the puck. Down low, Ville tried to put it out in front for Reichel. That pass was blocked. Comes to the line. Heinola holds it. Puts it to the right side. Jilkin with room to move in. Snaps a shot. That one's high and wide. Catches the corner and will ring out to neutral ice. So Heinola back to pick it up. 40 seconds into the power play. Ahead for Reichel. Chips it in. Hit the linesperson. There wasn't really anywhere for them to go. And the Rocket take advantage and get it down the ice. Moose will change up the groupings. Heinola leading it forward. Disjointed at the line as he tried to make one last move, and that will bring it offside. Nothing Laval. One shot so far for the Moose. That was that Parker Ford partial break. Moose try to dump it in, and they'll retrieve the puck. Reichel sets it back for Heinola, right back for Christian Reichel. Face-off circle, he'll send it down low, but splits the legs of Ville. CJ Cease tries to pass it back to the line and misses Heinola with it. And that's a free clear for Laval. 70 seconds left in the Moose power play. Just the one shot on goal to this point. Jokin into the zone. Nice clean entry for the Moose. Heinola sends it off to the wing for Cease. Up top for Heinola. Ville Heinola. Right side Cease. One-timer and he rips it high. Heinola picks it up off the wall. In the middle, Jokin down low. Back door for Cease. But his shot was blocked, and now the Rocket racing the other way. Kandata off the left wing. Heading to the net. Play gets tangled up, and the Moose power play is going to come to an end as Heinola pulls his man down. And William Trudeau drawing the penalty. Heinola has some words for the official. Missed the initial engagement, just saw them sliding along the ice towards the netminder, but Moose power play works for 3 minutes and 11 seconds and collects one shot on goal. Just not enough for the Moose on that power play. As it was actually Trudeau who came off the backside there and grabbed Heinola. You see on the replay. And then Trudeau fell down and gets the penalty call. To expire. Back up top, Mayu into the middle, waiting is Maillet, right side. Anderson off the side of the goal. 40 seconds left in the remaining penalty time. Mailloux at the line. Over to the left side. Maillet weaving his way forward. Dumps it back. Mailloux leans into a shot, but that's off the crowd in front. 30 seconds left in the penalty. Right side. Heineman a one-timer. Delia there in plenty of time and nowhere for that puck to go. Comes to Mailloux. Left side. Maillet into the circle. Back across for Heineman, but it bounces over his stick. 15 seconds left in the minor. Moose scrambling, trying to clear, but Simoneau gets to the puck, cuts towards the goal, cut off, and it's sent down the length of the ice. With just moments left in the penalty as the Moose survive, and it remains 2-0. As Malott steps out of the box, try and drop into the middle, and nothing there as the defender is able to scramble back into position. Shots are 7-2 in this second period in favor of Laval. Helped along by that 5-on-3, of course, but the Moose not taking advantage of their power play time in this second period. Off the face-off in neutral ice, Gabriel Bourque will try a shot. That one's off of a body and out of play. So it'll be a face-off to the right of Delia. Jilkin will be waved out. It's been tough to get through one face-off without somebody getting tossed so far today. That was a messy drop as well, and play continues. Condata moves it back to the line. Bourque slides it around the wall. Comes to Cederquist, playing in his Laval debut after being traded to back out to center. Heinola will pound it back into the Laval zone. Moose quickly through a change here and will steal the puck, but the referee gets in the way of Ville. Ville fights through it, puts it back to the line. Heinola does well to hold it in, sends it to the right side. Stewart sends one to the goal. Ville upended. Stewart on a quick wraparound. Good save, Kaskasua. Now Nikkanen fires, but it's blocked up and then pulled in underneath, and now everyone will start digging away for the puck. Where is it? Everyone then got up, and nobody can find it. Puck just vanished. Face off to the right of the Laval netminder. One back by the Moose. Capobianco over for Heinola. Sends it across, but dropping a stick was Jackai, and as a result, it ended up deflecting the pass. And then the Moose get it to the front of the net. Quick jam play doesn't go. And back the other way comes Simoneau. He'll drop it off for Maillet. Back up top, Jackai slides it towards the goal. Delia will keep the play moving. Looking up for Lambert. He saw Mailloux coming in for a hit and just lets the puck roll through. Puck dumped in by Laval. Capobianco over for Heinola, as these two seem to be linked up now as Heineman bumps with Heinola and the puck comes out to neutral ice. Lambert tried to send it down low, got tangled up in the skates in front of him. Second opportunity to dump it in, and Laval will skate the other way quickly. Maillet drops for Heineman. Quick shot towards the goal, got it through traffic. Save made by Delia. Moose to the rebound and able to lift it up and over the second period. 2-0 Laval leads. Working ahead into the zone. A long shot by Gallipo. Directs off a body dangerously towards the Moose net, but knocked away, and they'll start forward on the stick of Thomas Caron. Caron into the zone. From the half wall, gets it to the front of the net, but didn't get it through. And now Laval looking the other way. Jackai leading the rush. They'll sauce it down into Moose territory. Delia settles it behind the net, and Ville Heinola gathers the puck. Heinola, little move to open up some ice for Dean Stewart, who will lift the puck in. Got a little too much under that one, though, and it'll drift out for a stoppage in play. Kemp will take over, unable to win the draw, and the Rocket will steer it into Moose territory. Delia to settle it behind the net. Heinola out wide for Stewart, who absorbs a check and sends it ahead. Heinola will join the rush. Moves into the offensive zone. Heinola out to the wing, will send it around the net. Comes to Stewart. He just snaps it towards the goal. Bounces off the back wall to Heinola. Back into the middle. There was nobody there, and the Moose sent back out to neutral ice. A lot of no-look passes, not going to, well, heading to the wrong team here for the Moose in this one. Maybe some frustration setting in as it's cleared down the ice. Condotta and Stewart battle to the wall after the puck. Stewart wins that fight, plays it ahead for Heinola. He'll send it out wide for Kemp. Kemp gets run over by Gallipo, who stepped up quickly. It'll be to the left of Delia this time. Another face-off win for Laval. Long shot from Mailloux. Fanned on it. Moose trying to stretch it ahead for C.J. Cease. That doesn't connect. Cease will crash into Mailloux in the corner. Ville able to come away with the puck. Dips it back in behind the net for Cease. Cease looking for somebody open out in front. There isn't one, so he'll go out wide to the line, and Lundmark can't handle the pass. It rolls all the way back into the Moose zone. Stretch play ahead for Cease. He will deflect this one into the Laval zone. Ville lays a hit. Heinola trying to pressure the puck. Comes to Davidson. He'll move it off for Jackeye. Big defender leading the rush. Tries to move in against Chibrikov, who flattened him earlier in the game. Chibrikov holds off Jackeye, and shot from wide in on Delia, and he'll hold on. .30 seconds to go in the second period. Moose trying to cut into a 3-1 deficit as Ville Heinola works his way forward. Slides it off for Danny Jilkin. Jilkin to the left side for Ville. Ville checked on the play, puck into the corner. Jilkin wraps it around the wall. 15 seconds left as Cease steps back into a check and gets himself some room. Back up top, Heinola. 12 seconds left in the period. Out wide for Cease. C.J. Cease spins around and inexplicably tosses it right to one of the defenders. And here's Simoneau dropping it back for Trudeau. Drags, fires, great save by Delia right at the buzzer. As Lambert will wheel his way back into the zone. Scored a power play goal in yesterday's game. Parker Ford. Long shot in on Casimir Kaskasua, who calmly punches it away into the corner. And now Laval working ahead. Changing in behind Lucas Condotta. He tries to fight past Dean Stewart, who elects to hold him off. And Ville Heinola will take the puck from Colin Delia. Stewart ahead for Lambert. That bank pass didn't link up, and it'll be an icing call against the Moose a minute into the third period. Get ready for an evening of mystery and excitement. Join the Moose for Spy Night as they face off against the Grand Rapids Griffins on Saturday, January 20th at 6 o'clock. From disguises to uncovering secret clues, immerse yourself in the world of espionage while cheering on the Moose. Get your tickets at moosehockey.com/tickets. Face-off win for the Moose in their own zone, and they will start out with some open ice ahead of Ville Heinola. He leads the rush off for Jeff Ville. Ville right down the middle, went to shoot, but Norlander gets a stick in there and pokes the puck away. Gallipo sends it back the other way for Simoneau, but the return feed on for Gallipo does not connect. And Colin Delia just drops down on top of the puck. Laval's done a great job of all by himself out there. As the rest of the group changes, he'll just step back, spin it into the Moose zone, and head off. There's Malatz. Moving it ahead for Parker Ford. Ford into the zone. Good job by Heinola to stay onside. Ford, nice move to the middle of the ice, and then Malat tried to bank it in off the netminder. It got through. Delayed penalty in effect. Moose heading to the power play as Heinola sends it across the ice, but into the waiting glove of Philip Cederquist. But nice little shimmy and shake there by Parker and Ford to get through the defenders and draw the penalty. Moves to their fourth power play of the contest. Veered off to the left side and then just made a hard cut right back into the middle, which had everybody dragging onto him, and then puck rolled onto the stick of Jeff Malat, who just tried to sling it back out in front, and somehow it didn't bank in off of Casimir Kaskasua. Went right between his skate and the post, and then back out to the point. Gabriel Bourque will step in for the face-off against Danny Jilkin, who will win the face-off, and the Moose get things set up. Here's Heinola. Top of the zone, tries a shot, deflected a couple of times. Kaskasua makes the save in the butterfly, and the puck immediately flipped down to Colin Delia. Heinola gliding forward, draws in a defender, moves it to Reichel. Reichel up over the line for Jilkin. Jilkin sends it around the boards. Trudeau gets there first, swats it to the line, and it just gets past Heinola. Now he's got to race back because Bourque's on him. He will get there first. Nifty pass by Reichel on for Jokin. Moose gain the line. Ville tries a shot. That's blocked. It comes to Jokin in the corner. Looking out in front. Now he'll cut in behind. In front for Cease. It rolls through to Heinola. Heinola, left side. Reichel, a blast, but it's off of a body as Bisson gets in the way of that one, and that really stung. Looks like the Laval defender will be okay as the Moose saw Nikita Chibrikov slow to get up at one point. That may have been the result of that, as it's a cross-checking penalty to McCain. We'll see if the Moose can keep up this momentum on the power play. There's CJ Cease up top for Ville Heinola. Right side again for Cease. Couldn't quite accept the pass cleanly. Moose retained possession, and Heinola moves to the middle of the ice. Right side Cease fakes a shot, moves to the circle. Cease trying to draw a defender in. He'll go up top for Heinola. Fakes the shot. Left side Jokin. Danny Jokin with a shot that's blocked by Olivier Galipeau. Back up top for Heinola. Right side Cease. He'll 2-1 up. Save made by Kaskasua. Ville trying to find the puck. It floated way up in the air. Cleared to the line. Knocked down by Heinola. Right side for Cease. 40 seconds into the power play. CJ Cease settles it back for Heinola. Left side for Jokin. Puck is bouncing. He'll get it to lay flat and then dip it back to the line for Heinola. Right side for Cease. Back up top. Ville Heinola. Left side Jokin. Snaps a shot. Didn't get through. Cease the rebound, but Kandata just got a stick in there in time. It was a yawning cage in front of CJ Cease. Face-off will come at neutral ice. Moose remain up a man for the next 42 seconds. But without their leading goal scorer now. Walk into the Laval zone. Trudeau tries to clear, manages to squeeze it past Capobianco. 12:35 left in the third period. Moose down 3-0. Pair of unsportsmanlike conducts either way for Malott and Bisson. Moose set up the fake and set up the power play. Here's Capobianco across for Chibrikov. Back to Capobianco across for Heinola, who moves onto this unit in place of Lambert. Power play about to expire. Heinola across the ice for Capobianco. Had some trouble with the pass. It was airborne, and now it's going to be a 2-on-1 for Laval. McKay racing to the net, gets it, but couldn't quite reel it in, and they're going to call a penalty on, I believe, Heinola coming off the backside for a slash. Chucking the puck around, and nothing about it was clean. It turns into a 2-on-1. Pass on for Kemp. Kemp trying to get to the outside. Couldn't do so, so he leaves it in the corner for Reichel. Up top, Heinola drives one, tipped in front, the rebound, trickles wide of the net. Yeah, down low in the corner. Kemp works it free, moves it for Heinola. He'll dance around one man, sends it to the backside for Ville. He couldn't handle the pass. Bounces to Kemp, trying to keep it in the zone, but it hits a skate, and now Laval heading the other way. Dumped off for Kandata. Kandata gets rocked by Bauer and actually breaks his stick, and now Ville drops the gloves. And he's going to start teeing off, though it comes back the other way as Bisson gets away one. Ville clocks him, goes for an uppercut up high over the top. Bisson trying to wrestle him to the ground. Ville not quite done with him, and eventually they'll go down. Danny Jokin into the dot. Once again needs a new partner. Davidson will win the draw for Laval. Capobianco with a hit to separate the puck. Jokin moves it in behind the net for Heinola. Heinola will start it ahead, avoids a check. Malott to it. And on for Capobianco. Hill fired around the wall. Malott wins the race to the puck. Moves it for Chibrikov. He's pulled to the ice. Gets it to the line for Heinola. Across for Capobianco with a shot that zips high and wide. Back up top. Heinola for Capobianco across the ice. He'll move it down low. Moose going to work in behind the net. Malott wrapped up. Pushed down from behind, and he's just getting worked over down low by Jacky. Play continues. Malott wins the battle, pulls free of that check, comes to the line. Chibrikov dances away from one man, sends a shot through, bouncing to the side of the goal. Jokin can't knock it in, comes back up top. Chibrikov dances past one man, but the second it checks the puck away, and he'll come out to neutral ice. Heinola looking to regain the line with the Moose changing. He does and fires it in. 7 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third period. Moose trailing He'll just lift the puck through neutral ice onto Brandon Gignac, who will dip it into the Moose zone. Stewart to the puck. Rips it across, pass ahead for Heinola. Is deflected on, and now Moose into the zone from the wing. It was CJ Cease trying to steer it towards the goal. That was blocked away. Reichel just feeds one to the net, and they score! Christian Reichel gets the Moose on the board. And after all the glorious chances they've had in this third period, Reichel just spun one towards the net. It floated through traffic and finds its way past Kaskasua. Now the Moose with a little bit of life here with 6:25 left in the third period. Might have hit a defender in front. Center line, it'll be Dean Stewart blocking a pass. Goes right back to Galipo. And Olivier Galipo starts forward. He's stripped of the puck, but it bounces right back onto a Laval stick, though it bounces to Heinola. He opens up for CJ Cease. Cease into the zone, but Norlander closes quickly, and Cease can't get a shot away. But he loops back, now gives it to Stewart. He gets one away, but it's blocked. And one of the Moose was decked heading towards the goal. Reichel's able to fight his way back to his feet. There's Galipo worked into the corner by Nikkanen. Reichel to the disc, drops it back for Nikkanen, a backhander to the side of the goal. Reichel jamming away, can't shovel it across the line, and Kaskasua able to hold it out. Chibrikov gets the puck in deep, but can't stay with the puck. Long shot looking for the empty net, well wide, and that'll be an icing call against Laval. As Ville and Bisson are released from the penalty box after their fight earlier. Ville will immediately join the play. 6 attackers out for the Moose. Parker Ford, Jeff Malott, Jeff Ville, Nikita Chibrikov, Ville Heinola, and Kyle Capobianco. Face-off win for Laval. And they just keep it in play. Puck was lifted up towards the glass, almost cleared, and just stayed in. Moose fire the puck in. 2 minutes and 48 seconds left as Kyle Capobianco gets to it. He'll send it around for Heinola. Heinola's pass back for Capobianco is blocked, and now a race for the puck. Heinola gets there, but then Heineman strips it and scores. Blocked, Heinola going back for it, but Heineman with that great speed was right on top of him. Just a quick stick lift, nipped it away and put it into the empty cage. And the Rocket lead by 3 once more. It's good play by Heineman to just not give up on that puck.